April and May to ISRO Sriharikota and also to ISRO based center, which is famously called as ISTRAC, Satellite Tracking Center in Kerala, I mean, in Bangalore. This is again aircraft build contest. Dr. Isham Panigrahi from Bhubaneswar, he takes the lead in this fixed aircraft contest, and he's also our vice president. He will be lecturing in valedictory anyhow, and also drone racing training. And we do also give scholarship for students, for selected students and all those things, and product expos. And we do have, we really like to thank government, central and state governments for their continuous supports for every event. And this is Michael Barrett, active astronaut of NASA, who gave session at IIT Guwahati in IEEE's event. Similarly, we have Dr. Pandian sir, former director and of Sriharikota. Similarly, S.R. Chakravarti sir was professor and also very famous founder, entrepreneur of founder of E-Plane and also co-founder of Agnikul and more, Turtur, Hyperloop and all those things. So continuous supports and connecting students along with the industry leaders. That's what IEEE does. And also we all these things are activities we continuously conduct, events related to industry and industry sponsored activities also. And yes, Kalam sir is also like his motivation to kickstart, convert our activities into professional body was a guidance given to us, and as per his guidance we have taken up this IEEE professional body soon after his guidance. And now we are entering into a decade of years of converting and contributing as per his guidance. And I like to also share you one more presentation about Vayu and IEEE Club, what we are going to do. Vayu is also going to explore IEEE membership for BBC students, and there we have planned a curriculum from 5th standard to 10th standard students, where they are going to study aero modeling, aircraft structure systems, drones and rockets, satellites, and all those things by experts itself. So from the direct industry, experts, students of Velamal, they are going to learn, and they are establishing IEEE's biggest membership database also. This is really fabulous. We are all always thrilled, and we appreciate the entire leadership team of Velamal, who came forward and who are doing a lot of activities for your students. And I like to add, IEEE is one among the top industry experts, where you can see this is event of ISRO and DRDO, and we were prestigious partners of the event. These are a few testimonials what IEEE is about. We actively support every IIT events, and we are part of. We took no, we took students to industry visits, and also paid training. We sometimes we pay for interns as stipend kind of thing. So across India, it is IEEE is established more than 600 higher institutions I'm talking about, and we are connected with people from various organizations from ISRO, DRDO, and even former scientists from NASA. They're all part of us. We also have even people from variety of places, including they might be a famous actor working seriously in the cine industry. They will be a leading YouTuber. Even we have variety of members here, and I think next speaker Gupta sir will be detailing professionally what the students got and how it was beneficial academically for students. So thank you for the opportunity. I look forward to meet you all with the badge of IEEE and Vadiva in future, and I appreciate the entire leadership and management of BBC for doing these things. And with this, today we are initiating Kalam Space Challenge of 2026, 2025, and 2026 in between it will go, and it will end in 2027 actually. we will have some activities also in between. So we are very very willing to see you people on board, starting this program. And also upcoming four sessions are by four India's top most startups who have raised fund, who are working in innovation, who followed the dream of Kalam. So I request you all to join in those upcoming lectures and be visible and vigilant on knowing things. Thanks. Thank you for the opportunity for both IEEE and BBC for doing this. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Karnagaran, sir. To present overview of IEEE and its contribution and collaborations, I now invite Professor Dr. Satyanarayana Gupta, Honorary Joint Secretary of IEEE and HOD at MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad.
Thank you, Sujat. Distinguished members of the IEEE family, other dignitaries, and today's special young and dynamic uh, students across the India, we are participating here, and we all here gathered to pay the tribute to the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Garu, and he is a missile man of the India and People's President. Everybody knows about him. He is a international famous person. And on this inspiration, on this occasion, I would like to talk about IEEE. This is Institute of Aeronautics, Astronautics and Aviation, a professional body, and the vision and mission derived from the ideals of the Dr. Abdul Kalam Garu, and especially his commitment to youth empowerment, scientific excellence, indigenous innovation, and national building. So the IEEE is working towards the this youth empowerment and and scientific excellence and all those things. And youth, see, Abdul Kalam always he used to meet with these students to, and he always think about the youth empowerment. Similarly, the vision of the IEEE also empowering the youth. And the Abdul Kalam, he sacrificed total his life for the scientific excellence. And the IEEE, the mission of the IEEE also derived from this one. And to fulfill this one, the IEEE always strive, and IEEE is signing MOUs with the different industries and academia. So to build the gap between the industry and academia, the IEEE signing number of MOUs with the industries as well as institutions. And see, the empowering the youth, the IEEE organizing different workshops and different competitions and giving. And today also, the IEEE is organizing four tech talks. So once after completion of the inauguration session, today we have the four tech talks, and the resource persons are from the various industries. So IEEE is always they strive to youth empowerment. And see, the IEEE believes that scientific inspiration should be taught early. And because of that one, this scientific inspiration or the IEEE cultivate in schooling only. So the IEEE organizing different events for the LK for the school students also. See, recently the IEEE conducted the student to scientist workshop. So more than 3,000 students are participated in this particular workshop, that is a student to scientist. And recently in July 12th, the IEEE organized Wings and Wonders. Wings and Wonders. And see, recently the IEEE organized the orientation program to the students, Space and Aeronautics, that is April 27th. And part of this one, the IEEE organized the industrial visit to the ISRO for the Velmala school also. So like that, the IEEE is organizing the various programs to the inspire the school childrens. And promoting the indigenous talent or indigenous innovations, the IEEE organizing the various competitions, and it is also organizing the different hackathons, and it is providing the internship to the students also. See, as a Karnakaran given, the IEEE organizing the aircraft build challenge, In this one, more than 80 teams are participated and around 800 students participated in this particular competition. And the every team, they build their own aircraft, they designed and fabricated their own aircraft, and they fly their own aircraft also. So they presented the UAVs for the different applications. And see, recently the IEEE is organized the Hack Immunity Hackathon also, to encourage the youth, otherwise to exhibit ideas in the hackathon, their ideas in the hackathon. And and the IEEE always strive and support and contribute to the national initiatives such as the Skill India, Make in India, and Vision 2047 also. See, IEEE is now the IEEE is collaborated with the Pulinam Aerospace, and they are developing the one EV aircraft also. And IEEE is providing number of internship to the all students from the various colleges across the India. So like that, the IEEE is supporting and contributing the national initiative, that is Skill India and Make in India. And in this occasion, I encourage all the people to join hand with the IEEE to rise high levels. And I I I hope that all these participants will enjoy the today's program and leave this one with these sweet memories. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable time and speech delivered over IEEE's contribution and collaborations in our society. I consider it a privilege to deliver a vote of thanks to this meaningful occasion. First and foremost, I extend my sincere gratitude to our chief guest and keynote speaker, Sri D.K. Sundaramurthy sir, for his visionary address and continued contribution to Indian space mission. A heartfelt thanks to Professor C.S. Karnagaran and Professor Dr. Satyanarayana Gupta for inspiring perspectives of driving the IEEE's commitment to nurturing aerospace innovation. And our sincere appreciation goes to Mrs. Sureka Shyam for her leadership and support in bringing this collaboration to life, and to Mrs. Hemlata for gracious welcome. To all our esteemed collaborators, Abhyum Aerospace, Yali Aerospace, Dream Aerospace, and Pulinam Aerospace Technologies, thank you for being partners in this initiative and empowering future aerospace leaders. To the organizing committee, volunteers, technical team, your silent efforts made today's events seamless and very impactful. Last but not least, to all participants and students, you are the real force that will carry Dr. Kalam's vision forward. Dream big, stay grounded, and let today be spark of something greater for the future tomorrow. Thank you all for your time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I am signing off.
Thank you.
The first session will continue with this, right? Same link.
The same link goes live for the first session, which is Pranchal Gupta's session.
Yes. Please share poster, and I believe the YouTube will be also start live for this.
Okay, I hope all the students are very excited and eager to listen to the expertise in the aerospace and aviation field. So let's start with the sessions today. So the first session we have Mr. Pranchal Gupta with the topic of why the future belongs to problem solvers. And he's the co-founder and former COO of Abium Space Tech. And he's a very enthusiastic rocket engineer, deep tech builder, and he is mentoring a lot of youth. So let's welcome Pranchal Gupta. The stage is yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Is my voice clear and loud?
Yes. Before you, we have our team, IEEE team, to introduce Mr. Pranchal Gupta. So let me introduce team from Velamal Bodhi campus to introduce about Pranchal Gupta. A short speaker description. Mrs.
Thank you,
Archana.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Good morning to everyone. Today holds special significance as we observe the Memorial Day of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the missile man of India and a true visionary who inspired generations to dream beyond the skies. His life and legacy continue to motivate young minds to pursue science, innovation, and service to the nation. In remembrance of Dr. Kalam's remarkable contribution to India's space and defense sector, it's only fitting that we begin today's session with someone who is carrying forward that legacy in the field of space and technology. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the speaker of our program. We are truly honored to have with us Mr. Pranchal Gupta, the co-founder of and Chief Operating Officer of Abiom Space Tech. Mr. Pranchal has played a key role in areas such as rocket technology, propulsion, engine testing, operations, team building, and investor strategy, shaping one of India's promising space tech startups. We are excited to hear from him and gain insights into the future of private space exploration in India. Let us all give a warm virtual welcome to Mr. Pranchal Gupta. Sir, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. So before I begin, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, whose life and legacy continue to inspire millions of young minds like mine. And his belief that dreams are not what you see in sleep, but the things that don't let you sleep, right? So this is something I hold very deep to me myself when I was even building engines out there in the middle of night with my team. This talk in many ways is built on the values he stood by, like curiosity, courage, and service to the nation through innovations. And also a big thank to IEEE for organizing this event and inviting me. IEEE's commitment to igniting young curiosity about space and science is not just admirable, it's essential for building the next generation of problem solvers. So, a big thanks to everybody who's also a part of this as well. So, good morning, everyone. I know it's a Sunday, and all of you as a student, you might be having plans of playing or watching some kind of a cartoon, sleeping it, and nowadays it's also about scrolling through reels, right? But you have chosen to show up, so that already tells me something important about you, that you're curious, you're open, and I would say it's the first quality of a problem solver. So now let's begin with something we have all heard way too often. First, let me know, can Sujan also, you can tell me, can they respond or raise hands or something during the events?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So just one thing I wanted to ask everybody, if, whoever is active out there right now, how many of you have heard just focus on your marks, get marks first, and get a good score? So if you can raise your hands or even say yes or something, would be appreciated. So yeah, one, two, three, four. Yeah, I think people are raising hands. So I think it sounds very familiar. Yeah. So I know it's very familiar. It also was for me also. But now I'm not here to say that marks don't matter. They do. But the truth is, understanding is more powerful than memory. Okay. And problem solving is more powerful than just marks. So let me try to explain what I mean in a simple situation. Imagine just in your school or this way, a water tank gets burst out someday. The whole school has no water, classes are going on, but there are no taps, they are dry, washrooms can't be used. It's a chaos. So in that moment, do you think someone with a 98 science score will solve it, or just remember textbook definition of fluid pressure? Or would you trust somebody who knows the tank system, how it works, figures out where the leak is, and tells the right people and even helps temporarily to solve that issue? Will that person be the one who steps it right? So that person, the one who steps in and fixes something, that's the real problem solver. And that's who the world needs right now. I would say not very high scores is what people require, but we require high contributors. Okay. So people who know how to think, how to act, how to make things better. And that's why I'm here. Not to lecture you on your marks or something like that, but to talk about your mindsets and about the things that will help you not just answer questions, but to go out and solve the problems. Because in real world, I'll be very frank about this. In real world, no one will ask you, or you will have a clean questions like how we have in exams, right? You won't have options like A, B, C, D. Okay. There won't be a final exams that you will have to be preparing for. Okay. There will be just problems and people who are brave enough to try and fix it. So today, let's talk about how you can become one of those people. Let's talk about how and why the future belongs to problem solvers. So everybody is there with me? Yeah. I think few hands have decreased over the time, but yeah, no worries. So yeah, I can see few of them raising. You can actively participate, okay, guys. Don't be. I know teachers may have forced you not to talk much, but I'm an open person, so go ahead, no worries. Okay, so let's start with something fun, a kind of a thing which will riddle your mind. So, have you ever had your just say you are in a situation, okay, where your phone charger just breaks down and your battery is just 2% and no one else around you has the same charger? Okay. Or imagine, generally, I think this happens with a lot of person in your home. When your mom is cooking, the gas lighter, what we have, stops working. So what do you do? Uh, you one or two can respond in that case if they can, if they're allowed to. If they are not, it's fine. Okay. Nice. I got some answers in chat. Use Matchbox. Very interesting. Okay. I think, yeah, I'll continue. So, as I said, some people may just panic. We like what to do. Oh shit! Some they'll go out and call. And I think there's one interesting guy, two interesting guys. I think have answered that you'll use Matchbox, or you'll try to find or fix a way a lighter may work, or try something very clever. So whoever answered that, that person are a problem solver. Okay. So don't worry, whoever have answered, that's correct. You are a thought process, you are a problem solver. Now, zoom out from this house problem to the world. Okay. Now in real life world, we have problems like flood in one state, drought or dry in another. Okay, we have great education in some schools like yours probably, but there are a lot of schools which doesn't have a proper teachers as well. Okay, there are places where food gets wasted. There are places where people go hungry. Okay, so there are so many problems we see around, and some people see these problems and complain. And I'm pretty sure because you're young and all, you may have a lot of old folks. I'm not comparing everybody, I'm not being generic, but you'll have a lot of elder people who will always be complaining. Ki, what is this? This is not working. Government is doing this and government is doing that. Or the society member or neighbor or somebody is doing this, is not doing that. I think everybody faces this, right? So some people, what do you call, they'll always complain. Okay. And there will be few people who'll just scroll past them or just ignore that thing and go past them. But there will be very few people who look at these problems and say, what if I try to fix it? Okay. So those are the people who will change and shape the future. So why every time you have to question, what if I try to fix it? And every invention you see today, or just say in the past, have always started with a problem. Okay. The bulb, for example, very simple, I would say, was just created because we wanted to see in dark as well. Now, aircraft, why was it created? Because people were tired of walking or sailing through weeks in sea. Okay, because before main medium to travel across countries were seas. Okay, so now people were tired of that, right? So they thought, why not make something which is more helping me to get it faster? And I know probably you might be having new school systems of attendance where you have to punch in or have this digital system. Do you guys have that? Okay, I think yeah, you have raised their hand. So now the digital system is coming in, and now, why the digital system is coming in? Because somebody really got tired of taking roll calls and with a pen and a paper, right? So, so these are, when I say the world is full of problems, I'm also saying the world is full of opportunities. So, if you learn to see problems as puzzles, something to explore, not avoid, then you'll never be stuck. Because no matter where you go, there will be problems, and the ones who move forward are the ones who know how to handle them. Okay, just sharing my journey, I wasn't someone who grew up in a giant lab or with a lot of equipments or something, with a very huge money or something kind of a that. I grew up breaking things, I'll tell you honestly. So, like remote control cars, remote we have of TV, fan regulators, pen, paper, car that clips and all. Even cycle brakes, I will remember. So I was always opening them up, okay, and I was trying to see what's inside. So that's the curious mind we have, right? And I'll be honest, most times I did not fix them up again completely. But what I learned from that was very important. I'll say, just say 80 times I did not fix it up. But the next 20 times I could fix it up because the 80 times I failed to do that. Right. And I learned what is the exact way of fixing it up more and more. So this curiosity always stayed with me. And when I studied engineering and eventually even co-founded a company as introduced Abhyom Space Tech, we also had this goal of building India's first reusable cryogenic rocket engine kind of a things. Okay. Now that means I will try to say an engine that runs using super cold fluids. Now, super cold, I mean, is even colder than ice. Okay. And just like SpaceX does, or but the thing is, I'll tell you, I did not have crorepati. I was not having crores of money. I did not have instruments what NASA lab had. Okay. Or even did not have access initially to ISRO lab facilities as well. But what I had is a small team of crazy people and a long list of problems to solve. Okay. And a passion to go through these things up. Now, with the passion, I also got it an empty piece of land, somewhere very scared a place. Now, I would try to say it was full of bushes, like how you see when you go out of city, trees, bushes, and also the land was just like that. Now, there, from our own understanding and a problem statement, we solved, made our cleared that area, put up concrete, made a complete, you could say, foundation. And those things, even I'm not a civil engineer, I'm an aerospace engineer, but had to have a knowledge of that a bit to understand those things. Then welded pipes, did a lot of wirings, then measured that area, I would say 10 times that we couldn't afford mistakes, right? So not only one, but 10 different times we measured the same thing so that we couldn't afford those things. Then we started testing, not once, not twice. We tested over 150 to 50 times of our test engines, of our rocket engines. Now, sometimes it didn't ignite, sometimes you could say our pipe got leaked. There was a crack also in our systems. Sometimes data also didn't make sense, what's coming out. Okay. So there were days we worked 72 hours straight just to run one test. But finally, we did it, right? We built an engine that works, reignite, and can eventually land in a rocket later on. But guess what? Not a single person ever asked me, even initially also, what I scored in my class 10th. Okay. What they wanted to know from me is, will this pipe have those dimensions to solve, or will this pipe be able to sustain that pressure? Will that engine work? Will that tank be able to pressurize, or I would say fill in that much of liquid? Okay. Uh, and will my team solve these problems and when they show up on the site? Okay, that's what mattered. Uh, so this is something very important to you guys, ki how you think, start thinking from now. From my experience, you see ki marks did not matter. Though I got a decent percentage in my 10th and 12th, okay, but that did not carry a lot in the future. Okay, that did not make a great impact. But what made an impact is when I used to study the concepts very thoroughly. I used to actually do it in real life. I also worked as a plumber. I also worked on a mechanic shop earlier in my days. So that gave me my idea of what I'm learning into actual concept based things. Just say you're learning Newton's first law. I think that is very, uh, what do you call, later in a subject. I would say we're learning friction. Okay. What exactly would be friction to you? Okay. That you may not understand on books, but if you feel it, you'll always remember for life. And that is what will actually drive you. And slowly that will also give you marks. Marks is the outcome of those things. You should not run behind marks is something what I'm trying to say. But you might be thinking, that you yourself, that you're not a you're not building rockets, you're still in school. What does this guy staying here, problem solving, have to do with me or yourself, basically? Okay. Actually, it has to do everything with you. Okay. If you are ever helped a classmate understand something tough, like you have helped them, uh, sorry, is something popping on my screen? It sounds like you have a different language. Okay, sorry, I think something popped on my screen. Huh. If you have ever helped a classmate understand through tough problems, and like Macha, you say, right? And I think there's a help me out, solve this problem, or what is going on in this problem, help me solve those. So if you have helped those things out, okay, and if you've created like projects from anything, like nowadays waste material or something, even tried to fix a toy or a remote in your home, okay, or even just found a better way to study before an exam, okay, you have already started solving problems. Okay. So let me add more to that. A solver could be the friend who finds a way to carry 5 chairs at a once when the teacher says, bring the chairs quickly. Okay. It could be the student who notices projector wire falling out and finally tapes it down. It could be a class monitor who invents a better way to collect homework so it doesn't get lost. So these all are problem solvers. Problem solvers are everywhere, and they don't wait. What do you call? And they don't wait to be told what to do. They just notice. They take care of it, and mostly they act. That's very important. And I've seen in children's as well, they are generally a problem solvers, but as they grow old, they try to limit their thinkings and not solve and just be with the system. So I think you should always be there when you're solving problem. Be always open to your mind. You don't need a degree for that. You don't need to be waiting for the adulthood. You don't need a mindset of this can be better. Let me give it a shot. That is what have to be there. Okay. This can be better and you have to give it a shot. It starts with curiosity. Oh, I think something happened. Okay, sorry. So then it becomes courage. Okay. So it starts with the curiosity, then it starts developing, you start becoming courageous, and slowly it becomes a character. So problem solvers aren't perfect. That is also one more thing I'm trying to say. Even giving my example, we are not perfect, but we are willing to do things. Okay, that you are just willing to do those things and coming up forward. Now that we have talked about who problem solvers are, okay, let's talk about what makes them great. Okay, over the years, um, when it was my own test facility, we were sitting with engineers at midnight or debugging something for 100 time. I've realized something. Problem solvers don't need to be the smartest in the room. Okay. But they always have a special trait that set them apart. So I've just put down these 6 thoughts of mine own. Okay, what would be the traits of a problem solver that you could see? Would be curiosity. Now, this is where everything begins. Great problem solvers are always curious. They don't settle for surface level answers. Okay, ki, this is going somewhere. Cloud today is raining. So, if somebody tell me today is raining, all of a sudden, okay, fine, because the cloud came, it's raining. I won't be satisfied with the service, like a surface level answers. I'll see, okay, what exactly created, why that pressure difference, or there is a sudden wind from somewhere which has created this cloud to come in my region and make it rain. Okay. So they'll always ask this question, why does this work like this? Can we do it another way? Okay. And what happens if I change this one part? Okay. In school, that means not just memorizing a formula, but understanding where and when it came from. Okay. In life also it means asking better questions because better questions led to better solutions. So as many questions you ask, as much curious you are, you will get to the solutions better, because I'll tell you the main solution to a problem is a problem itself. Okay, as much as you understand the problem, the better you get the solution towards it. The second trait I would talk about is courage. Now, trying something new is always scary. That is also altitudes. Trying something new in front of others and failing is even scarier. Okay. But because you will always be thinking what other people are thinking, judging or something like that, right? But great problem solvers try anyway. Okay. I have failed publicly. Okay. And we have had engines when nothing ignited and people were watching. But that's okay, because every failure taught us more than any success ever did. Okay. Courage means being okay with looking silly while learning. It means trying even there is no guarantee you'll succeed. Okay. So this is something you always have to be very much there. Ki there's no, see, failures always teach you way, way, way more than of success. Okay. Because that's the route to a success. And I would say the third trait is persistence. So nothing what doing happens in one shot. Our rocket engine also didn't work one or two tries in the first two tries. It took over 150 tests to get it right, right? You can't just solve problems if you give up the first time something goes wrong. Problem solvers are people who come back and try again and again and again and again. They tweak, test, fail, rethink, and keep showing up. Again, tweak, again, test, fail, rethink, and keep again showing up. So that is very important. And I would say another trait, this is the third trait. Fourth trait is creativity. People think creativity is only for artists and designers. Not true. Creativity is when you connect two unrelated ideas to solve something in a new way. Okay. We once fixed the fuel line issues by using something inspired from a kitchen pressure cooker mechanism. Sounds weird, right? But it worked. So, creativity is when you use everyday tools in unexpected ways. It's thinking beyond the obvious. Okay. And one of the important next trait, I would say, the fifth trait is teamwork. Every great solution is built by a team, and being a very good teammate is a skill. It means listening, sharing ideas, accepting criticism, very important, and working towards a common goal. Okay, in a rocket team, everybody had different strengths. Some were amazing at simulation, some were good at wiring, some kept the team going when morale actually dropped. We needed everyone. Okay. You don't have to be good at everything. You don't have to be dependable, collaborated, and respectful. Okay. But you need to have the teamwork around to actually make a problem go to its solution. So, teammate is a very important skill, and that is something you have because you all always friends around, right? That is what teammate will eventually be. Just you have to accept their criticism more and have to work on a common goal. So that's only the difference I would try to say. The important and the last trait which I feel should be shared across is clarity. Finally, you need to know why you are solving the problem. What's the goal? Why does it matter? What will it improve eventually? Because when the going gets tough and it's will and it will what you call how I say why is it that you are moving? So when it is actually getting tough, it will answer why you keep moving and you solve this problem. That clarity will actually help you do the things again and again and again. So yes, these are important six traits which is necessary to go forward, right? Yeah. So here's a summary. Problem solvers are not perfect. They don't have the right answers, but they do have the right mindset. They care, they try, they improve, and importantly, they don't quit. And the best part, all of these traits can be learned. You can start today, right now. You don't need permissions from a teacher or somebody around you. You just need to begin. That's it. And let me tell you something that I believe deeply. Uh, you don't become great by waiting. You become great by starting. So every big success you see began with something small, like a rocket engine that reignites in the flight, right? It did not start by trying what do you call to just do directly a rocket engine, but it started with trying to make a very small light. I would try like a gas may you get gas stove, right? Those things is what in a smaller this thing in a small chamber we first lit it in a small test bench. So it did not start directly by making a whole engine. It started with the very small things. even a reusable rocket or something that sounds very big. That came from learning how to make landing legs open with basic actuators from a school robotics kit. Okay. So, and the same is true for you as well. Okay. You don't need a lab, you don't need fancy tech around. You just need a spot and say, let me try something. Start with your surroundings. Okay, is there a way to keep a classroom cleaner? Question yourself. Can you create a simpler way to help juniors before test? Can you teach one new thing every day or every week, I would say, to your friends? These are the small actions. Like if you have seen people talk about gym and you're talking about exercises going around, so you have these repetitions we make, right? Like a push up or something, we always do 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are also like reps in the gym of your brain. So they are training movements for your mindset. Think of your brain like a muscle. Every time you notice, try, fail, and retry, you grow stronger. Okay. The best part, you don't have to wait till you are 25. Okay, like me or something. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to start. Let me what do you call leave you with this. You may not know exactly what you want to become yet, and that's okay. But if you learn how to solve problems, you'll be useful anywhere you go, any career, any path, whatever you become, a doctor, be it designer, teacher, scientist, astronaut, an artist, okay, or anything, what you become, the world will always value who can say there's a problem, let's fix it. So next time you're in a tough spot, don't freeze, don't run, don't even try to scroll past it or just run away from it. Look at it, ask why, try something. See, how would I say, you'll try, you'll be very scared of failures. Okay, what people will think around you, especially your friends, they'll make fun of you. And I would say take those fun as very good opportunity to what do you call, you're trying, yeah, this way may not work. I now have a new way which won't work. Now I can find a better solution to this. Okay, there will be always people making fun. Okay, I also had people making fun of me. I used to also make fun of people. So that always remains. Okay, that won't stop. But if you stop, okay, then you won't grow that way. And I'm telling you, the future is for problem solvers because of the new technology coming in and everything. Until you're a problem solver and you see things, anything, and solving problems, it will be very tough because the real exam is not in your classroom. It's the one that will show up in life when no one will be watching you and also when everybody will be watching you. Okay. So, and in that moment, the person who solves the problem wins. So, I would say you don't need a gold medal. You don't need a mindset. Okay. And if you choose to build a mindset today, then the future doesn't belong to you. It will be built by you. So, that's majorly is. And I think, thank you for this session, everybody. And I'm now very much excited to take your questions up because that's what will make you actually connect to what I said. Because until then, a lot of things will just go. The first step is be courageous, ask questions. As I said, that's the first step. Yeah, go ahead. Sujan, I think something you're about to
Yeah,
say and it's cut you.
yeah. Students, if you have any kind of questions, you can please ask. You are allowed to unmute now. Any interesting questions from anyone? Yes. Yeah, one by one we can go. Murugadhanam, maybe see Dindigul. You can unmute and ask this question.
Good, sir.
Hey, sorry, Muruga. I couldn't hear you. Oh, sorry. Whatever your name
Good
is,
morning,
I'll-
sir.
yeah.
I'm from Valamal Bodhi Campus, Dindigul, sir. Being in a stress, what step first we should do? You can something you can done. The question is that when we are being in a stress, first step what we can do?
Okay, I didn't get your everything, but I got a question that what do you call being in a stress environment, what you can do, right? Uh, I'll tell you first thing, don't take stress. But see, thing is, people you'll have starting having stress when you start having doubts. Okay, okay, will this be done? Will this not be done? And that starts building up in your mind, even if you don't know it. That's what eventually will make you more stressed कि जैसे एग्जाम्स के पहले will I pass or will I get good marks, so the outcomes will make you stress. That is the first thing. Trust your process. Means what you're doing, just trust that. Even if you fail, it's fine. Okay. But if you don't trust what you're doing, what will eventually make you start trusting, what do you call, you start panicking about the outcomes. So any outcome based things, if you are very much panicking, that will actually make you more stress. So just see whatever you're doing in your life. I think you said something in the first half I couldn't relate. If I knew that, I would have answered it more this thing. So, but whatever you're doing, just trust that this is right. Or if you are thinking this is not right, just think what will make it more right. That's it. And if it fails also, it's fine. No worries. I hope I answered your question. Murugadharanam. Sorry.
Muruga. Yeah.
Murugadharan.
Thank you for your question. Thank you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sir,
Next.
Neha.
Yeah,
Yes,
Neha.
next.
Sir, I'm Neha, sir.
Yeah, Neha, go ahead.
How to overcome negativity, sir?
Uh, I think a great question. It will take me more next 40 minutes of the session. But very simple, I'll try to answer this. Okay. See, negativity again, it's all about ki what you're thinking will not happen. Okay. Negativity is something which is an outcome of when you think a problem. Okay. And then the things you start thinking about ki, okay, this is not gonna happen, this is not gonna happen, this is not gonna happen. And then you start fixing on the negative aspects of those things. So whatever, see, negativity is a bunch of lot of things. Okay, matlab, it's at the end energy which comes around into people, right? But how can you solve it is very simple.
Sir.
The first thing is be calm. Okay, just Neha, be calm and just think about
Okay, sir.
what are the positive out. Just say whatever you have thought about problem, जो भी है, whatever life teaches you. The thing is, just think ki what would be great if these things are gonna build it this way. Okay. And then when you start thinking that way, then you'll start also thinking how to approach those things in a better way. Then your negative thoughts will slowly go away. And once your negative thoughts go away, you'll start approaching it way better. And once you start approaching it way better, you'll only feel positive around it. It's a cumulative thing. Once you start putting positivity on top of each other, it will start building. Okay, negative is also same thing. If you start building negative thoughts, it will also start accumulating in your mind. Okay, so you'll be full of negativity around you. So start accumulating positive things. There will be a lot of things. People also, I'll tell you, will oppose you, will put a negative thought, but see it as an opportunity rather than putting that negative thought. Okay, they are saying something, this is wrong. Okay, is it exactly the thing that may go wrong? Okay, they are saying it this way, it may work, it may not work, fine. I'll take the positive from it and I'll go forward. Okay.
Sir,
So,
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
yeah, I think there's so many people speaking.
Sir,
Yeah, I
shall I
think you
ask?
got the answer.
Sir, shall I ask my question, sir? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, yes. You can ask whoever it is. I'm not able. You can start with a name That would be good.
Sir, I am Parkavi from Velamal Bodhi Campus, Kanchipuram, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I'm afraid of failure, sir. If I going to start anything means I will afraid what going to be happen in the future, and maybe I failed. What happened, and others will look at me and how they talk about me, sir.
Okay. Parkavi, right? I'll ask you one simple thing. Okay, fine, you fail. You're failing in everything in your life. Fine. What will happen the worst?
I don't know, sir, about it.
Huh? What will
I,
happen worse?
nobody going to watch me, or they might feel that she again going to file whatever the idea she have been done, so, sir.
Okay. So nobody will talk to you. Nobody is gonna come to you. That's the worst thing that will happen, right? Just say you do, just say you're failing at 99 things, but you did one thing right. What will happen now?
But the world will see the 99 things which failed, sir.
Okay. I'm saying you did 99 things wrong first, initially. Now you are at the worst of your life. Nobody's talking to you. No, nobody's doing anything. Now you did for one thing right after failing everything. Now what will happen? Now you are at the worst.
They might be think how it's possible like that, sir.
See, that's what people, I'll tell you, simple. They'll see your failures initially. But as soon as you do one good thing, okay, they'll be questioning, okay, how did it happen? The same thing you told. Yeah, how did this guy come here? How did he solve this problem? Okay, actually, how did he solve that problem? You failed 99 times. So now you know what is the way which I'm not gonna take. Okay, and that one thing when you solve, no, that actually converted that whole 99 problems to a big solution. So you're getting,
Thank
see,
you, sir.
you'll get your answer. You have to fail. You have to not be scared. If you're scared of failing, how do you explain? You'll not solve initially. You'll just be stuck. Yeah, not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, there's so many people speaking. So
Hello,
once
sir.
again,
Sir,
whoever is it, once again, I'll just finish with Parkavi. Yeah, Parkavi.
yeah.
So you got my answer?
Yes, sir, I got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, done. Yeah, next, whoever was speaking, I couldn't get you. Sorry. Is there somebody who has raised their hand and we couldn't answer them?
Now we can go with last one question. So Dr. K. Abhivarma is the next in the hand raised.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Sorry.
We are not able to hear you.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
hello. Hello.
Sir,
Yeah.
can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I
Yes.
can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Sir, this is Dr. Abhiramalli. I am parent of student studying in Velamal Bodhi campus.
Oh, great.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you can hear you.
Yeah. So my son is studying for the past 3 years in Bodhi campus as a residential student.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. I expected more from Velamal Bodhi campus, but the output is not as I expected.
Okay. Sorry. It may go to a little bit of a psychological session, but what did
From
you
him, sir.
expected an outcome?
Actually he's telling he can't understand it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So actually, we have our Velamal Bodhi campus
Yeah,
team
he
to
was
answer
doing maths
answer a
very well.
query.
Also, he has deteriorated now.
Yeah, ma'am. We have our Velamal Bodhi
Hello?
campus team to answer your query. So we will connect you to the particular representatives of the school, so you can speak. Okay. So
Yeah, sir.
thank you. Okay. I think we are done with the Q&A session. Since we are running out of time.
I think Farsad or somebody they might have raising hands from very long time. They could.
Okay.
So we just have a quick. Both of you can take the questions simultaneously. I'll just answer in a couple of minutes, if that works, Sujan.
Yeah, sure. Farshad Mustafa, you can unmute yourself and you can speak, ask the question. Okay, are you there? Okay, Shweta Govindan.
Excuse me, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yeah, you are
Shweta,
audible.
you're audible.
Okay, sir. What's your opinion about terraforming?
Okay, you may have to give me more about what do you mean by terraforming.
Yeah, it means like creating an Earth-like environment in a planet which is not Earth.
Seven
Okay.
doubts, sir. Seven
Okay,
doubts.
I'll answer one this thing.
Please,
Shweta's.
students, please ask it one by one. So,
Yeah. So you're just talking about creating another Earth-like thing, right? Right?
Yes, 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 sir.
Correct. So, see, my thought about it is, see, like, how do I say? My thought about terraforming is something very skeptical. I see ki, there are a lot of problems will be solved and can be easily solved on Earth. We don't need another planet right now for making things same as Earth. But there are two schools thoughts of process. One is people who will try to solve here, one who will try to build something new out of it. So both are correct. There is always two different, you could say, perspective to answers. Okay, and that also one more thing I'll tell every of you guys is there's never always a one right answer. You can have multiple right answers to one question. Okay, it's just the way which will actually solve what you want. So Shweta, if you believe a new planet will actually solve the major problems, so then you start working on those things out, right? But I'll try to say, in my opinion, I feel our making a new planet is a more bigger of a problem than actually you can have those resources, put it and solve what is actually there in our planet. And it planet always will grow around everything. So today we are seeing global warming and all those as a big issue, but it will also eventually happen in the next planet also.
okay. Uh,
Shweta, did I answer your question or is it still a bit of a unanswered?
Shweta, are you there?
No, I think she's thinking it's fine.
Okay. So let's wind up this session today. And
Sure, sure.
thank you, sir. Thank you for joining today's session, tech session, which is you are the first to initiate our day, and it was very great to have you here. And your guidance for the problem solvers who are the next future pillars of India is very great. And even I too inspired from your speech, like lot of casual speech, which made us think very good. Thank you for the inspiring session and your message, innovation, youth potential, and the engineering grit has set a powerful tone today. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining us.
and one more thing, I think if people have one, sorry, I think a lot of people are messaging on chat as well.
Okay.
Just to, you can connect with me as well separately. I have my LinkedIn things. Apart from them, you can also connect me, how do I say it, on on messages. So apart from, I also have, how do I, one second. Like how IEEE also runs around, right? I also have my own things around which I try to teach principles of, you could say, things around, not to directly jump into the actual like engineering, but why those things are important in life. So people can ping me. I have just shared my number. Don't just ping me around for wrong reasons. Uh, just you could, if you have any doubts or something, you can ping me. You can share across. That's a good thing. You can connect me on LinkedIn as well. I know LinkedIn is new to you guys, but there you can connect me. That would be helpful, I think. Yeah. Right. So yeah,
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
sure. Bye bye. See you guys. Enjoy. Have a great day.
So, students, next we have the session 2, which is the time of 11:45 to 12:45 p.m. And we have our expert, Mr. Dinesh Balraj, who is the founder and CEO of Yali Aerospace. So, we'll be having a short break of 15 minutes and then we'll be starting the session. Okay, thank you. Stay tuned and let's learn more insights on session 2. Thank you.